Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Nevada, Missouri. Yes, we made it across the border from Arkansas into Missouri, and we're here at our home for the next 3 nights here in Nevada. It's going to be awesome. This is a great little place here. They only have about 46 RV sites and about 5 tent sites. Zephy and I went for a walk earlier today, but we'll tell you more about that in a moment. How did you get on with your challenges today? So for your mindset, what fun thing did you do? We took a nap. I always find that after I've driven and got all set up and everything, especially in this heat, that I've got to take a nap. So I had a nice delicious nap this afternoon, and now I'm going to show you this. This is dinner for tonight. It's a pork loin roast. We're getting ready to put it into the Instapot. So we're just letting it do its sitting thing there with its mixture of, let's see, melted butter, brown sugar, garlic, thyme, paprika, turmeric, ginger, and rosemary. That's what's sitting on, and salt and pepper, and that's what's sitting on there right now. And when I finish, as soon as I finish this, it's going to get sauteed in here, and then we're going to throw the broth in there and put it on to cook. And I think it's like a 15-minute pressure cook. So it's going to be awesome. Yes, and that'll be breakfast, lunch, dinner for like the next 5 days. At least while we're here. I don't mind because I like my meat. And but yeah, we had a great run through today. 2 hours and 35 minutes from start to finish. We didn't even take a break. We just ended up driving through. There was no rest areas. Well, with the exception of the welcome area into Arkansas, which was like about 10 minutes down the road from where we were. But it said no trucks. So I figured if it said no trucks, there's no room for an RV, especially one this size. So maybe the smaller ones could have gotten in there, but yeah, and it was on the opposite side of the road. So like, I just left the camp like 10 minutes ago, so no way. But we got here. I started getting a little tired, probably about 10 miles down the road from here, and trying to find places to pull over, find places with gas stations to pull over, but they just had the small gas stations, not the big ones that take the trucks. I like the big ones that take the trucks because I go park in amongst the trucks at the back and take a break and then get back on the road again. And so kind of pushed through it, had my water bottle up there, got lots of hydration in today. It was like 83 degrees with 90% humidity when I left this morning. When I left Fayetteville this morning, it was miserable. I tell you, it was miserable. But we got up here, gorgeous sunshine. It was only like 60-something% humidity. It was there's this darn fly again. We got this fly that I just can't get rid of. Every time I get the fly swatter out, it disappears. So we got here, we got shown to our site, and for these little mum and pop places, I am impressed with how level their sites are, the ones that I've been at so far. They are more level than the larger more commercial type RV parks. And this one actually has asphalt roads. I said earlier it had gravel on my previous Facebook Live. But the sites are all gravel with grass. They've got picnic tables between them. It's actually a double pull through, which means that we've pulled through this way, but they can actually bring another vehicle in behind us and back it in. So this site is now a back-in site because we pulled through to the front, and they only use the back-in ones if they need to. But the guy got out of the golf cart, directed us in, put us there, got out. I checked everything. It looked pretty level, got the feet down, got the sides out. We are solidly level. So I was very impressed. And we went for a walk earlier. I thought it was really, really hot. We were going to take video, but it was just too hot out there. But went for a walk earlier, came past the corral where the horse is. I gave my dog a new chew stick last night, and the poor thing doesn't know what to do with it. Like for usual, for the first 48 hours, she's going to run around and hide it and bring it to me to look after it. And the second I get up and move, she's got to put it in her mouth and run away with it again. Where are you going with it? What you doing? Sometimes she has it hanging out the side of her mouth. It looks like Groucho Marx. But yeah, so we saw the corral. There was no horse out there because the horse had gone back into the barn where it was nice and cool. We couldn't go into the barn because it's a working barn, so they don't allow you in there. But we went past the area where the mini golf is, and they had this big huge chair. Tried to get Zeffie to sit in it. She would only stand there because the slates were like this far apart, her feet would kind of fall into them, so I was trying to get her to stand on the slats. And I got a couple of pictures, but I'm not sure. I might have to try her again and see if I can get her to lay down. But of course there's so much activity going on around her. But yeah, so we walked around the park, walked around. They don't have any off-the-leash dog park areas, but they have plenty of open space up by the corral and at the back of the campground where you can go and walk your dog and where they prefer you to. They say, please don't let them go to the bathroom on the sites or on any of the tent sites. This is where they have to go. And I'm like, okay. So we're doing that pretty well. Did you get it? Did you get the fly? She's actually a pretty good fly catcher at times. And now she's looking at it like, I don't know what you're talking about. She looked like she was eating something. There was nothing down there, so I can only assume it was the fly. But yeah, so it was pretty good. And then the other business challenge was finish it Friday. So did you get those projects for the week finished? I got all mine done yesterday since I knew I was traveling today, but I still have more new projects that I'm starting tomorrow because I need to get some projects done. And I'm going to start recording some videos for my genealogy business and getting those posted into the membership area. So, well, I might put them open for a little bit. Maybe I'll put them open for a little. I haven't decided. I don't know. I'll have to think more on that one. And then the fun one was, I don't even remember. What was the fun activity? Here's my notes. Oh, the fun facts. What other fun facts did you find? Did you find any cool fun facts today? I gave you a couple earlier. One was that squirrels cause 10 to 20% of all power outages in the US because they chew through the wires. And the other one was back in the 16th century, that Turkish woman could actually initiate divorce proceedings against their husband if they did not pour them a cup of coffee. Some of the amazing things that you find. Like, did you know that in New Jersey, it is illegal to slurp your soup? And in Alaska, it is illegal for more than one moose to be seen walking down the street together. Yeah, so if two moose are walking down the street together, apparently that is illegal. I don't know who's going to police that one or how the moose are meant to understand that one, but it's one of those crazy law things out there. So what fun facts did you figure out today? So that's basically it from us. Oh, my awesome phone call. So my mum texted me this really weird question. I said, I don't understand your question. So she said, can I call you? I said, absolutely. So she called me and she wanted to know about my Instapot. So we talked about the Instapot for a bit, and then I got to talk with her a little bit, and then talking with my dad. It's always good talking with my dad. I love talking with my dad. And he was all excited because he got to talk to his daughter. Oops, my light over my sink is playing up again. So it was a lot of fun. So had a nice nap, got my dinner ready to go into the Instapot, and got to talk to my mum and dad today. So it's been a super fantastic sparkling day. So I hope yours has been too. I am off to go saute the meat now. I'm kind of worried it may not fit in the inside. I just suddenly thought it doesn't look like it might. I don't know if it'll fit in the Instapot. Might be a little on the long side. We'll make it fit. It'll fit. It's going to reduce down anyway with cooking and all that sort of stuff too. So got to go get that put on so I can have some pork loin for dinner tonight. Yum. My mum wanted to know if the Instapot would do steaks. I said I don't know. I stay away from those since I don't know how to cook them. Brad was my grill master. When it comes to steaks and chops, I can do it. I can do it, but it just doesn't taste the same when you have somebody else cook it for you. I just can't get that. Even though I know you sear it on each side to start with, I do all of that. I follow instructions very, very well, and it just doesn't come out the same. And but then I do it on a griddle on the stovetop with a gas stovetop because I don't know how to operate a grill. Remember one time Brad said to me, he says, oh, can you turn, he says, I'm about 20 minutes away, can you turn the grill on? It'll be up to temperature by the time I get home. I went, no. He's like, what do you mean no? I says, I have no idea how to turn it on. So he actually had to give me instructions over the phone while he's driving on how to turn the grill on. So that was an interesting experience. But he got it all fixed out. I got it on, and he did what he had to do when he got home and made us awesome steaks for dinner that night. So I still remember his steaks and his tri-tip. Oh, he did a good tri-tip. Oh, he did really good tri-tips. But anyway, I got to go put a pork loin on, have a super fantastic sparkling evening. We'll be back with you tomorrow morning. I may be doing another live tonight, I think. I have a challenge. I'm part of an accountability group for the next 90 days, and we have a daily challenge. And I think today's one involves a Facebook Live. So I'll have to go read that since I haven't really been online at all today. The computer made it to the table. We've got the computer out. I don't have the Wi-Fi out yet. So that's as far as I've got. And I really didn't want to turn the computer on today, but since I have a challenge I have to do and it requires the computer, I'm going to have to turn it on. But first I've got to go cook my pork loin. Have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we will catch you guys later. He konera.